Welcome back. The first Manchester derby of the season is over, and I don't think Amorim will see the second.
Big statement there from Trevin, but I do have to agree. Especially with before we get into that game, we can just talk about the upcoming fixtures after the 3-0. You already have seen it. We've seen it.
You know the score. You know what happened. You're here for a reason, to see me completely melt down or to see Tanner absolutely filled with jubilation from his team winning 3-0.
I mean, it was a big win. A statement win. We needed it. We lost 2 in a row now. We needed a win. United are also kind of in the same boat. Really need a win.
We needed a win.
Their next upcoming games are
tough.
Yeah.
Chelsea. Chelsea's next. And honestly, if you know, we'll get it more into the game, but immediate reaction is if this guy loses to Chelsea, it probably is over.
Yeah.
Because we know how good City is. Losing 3-0 is never acceptable as Manchester United. And you know, we absolutely hate that this happened, but at the same time, City are a fantastic team. City are one of the, you know, still title contenders, I think, after this game, because if they would have lost, they had a lot of pressure coming into it. If they would have lost, who knows if they would have been in the top 4 competition, honestly, because it would have put them really far behind, and they got an important win. In United, it's just, it's so frustrating. It's the same shit over and over.
It was huge for us. Like Trevor said, it was huge for us to get a win. Like I said, first game of the season, nice big win against Wolves, big W's. 2 games on the bounce, losses.
Terrible performances, too.
Not very good performances in either of them, to say, and some individual errors and different things we could talk about as we have before. But today, we had to turn up against United. Coming into this game, there was pressure on a lot of different people, on City as a club as total. We need to come in. We need a performance like this. And that's what we did. We went out there, and, I mean, I don't think United played particularly terrible. There were individual mistakes that happened. As a collective, from my point of view, I don't think it was the worst United performance I've seen under Amorim by any means. It wasn't the best, obviously. No. I mean, getting right into it, I mean, first half, you see it. Phil Foden, he comes back into the lineup. A few other guys coming back in for City. Kuzanov at right back is a little interesting. Obviously, Rodri back. But Phil Foden is the story. Coming back in midfield. Doku running up. Nice little sausage sauce as Doku does, getting it into Foden, header, 1-0 City.
I'm just sitting here shaking my head because I am so frustrated. Like, and I hate that we have to sit here and record this immediately after the game, and Tanner's like, "Oh my God, we just so fucking good. We're doing good. We're gonna go win the league this year." And
I mean, I don't know.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, God, we like Tanner said, we didn't play abysmal. We didn't have a terrible game, but we lost 3-0. Like, it doesn't matter how decent of a performance it is when your results keep coming up as L's.
A lot of individual mistakes.
Individual mistakes. First half, I felt very confident up for the first, 45 minutes, really all the first half, even after they got that goal. The first one, like Tanner said, scored by Foden. But honestly, it's individual errors. I mean, it was Luke Shaw getting sauced and just absolutely losing his defender, and then on the rebound losing Phil Foden and it was just individual errors, and it's so frustrating. It's every week. I don't know if it's a change in the manager, because you can't get rid of 26 players. I don't know what it is.
There's quite a bit of dead weight, you could say, at Man United, but also the manager's a big part of the blame. Our performance, though, from a Manchester City's perspective, was just really good. We created a lot of chances. We could have scored even more in that first half. Like Trevin said, we were up 1-0. United played okay. They weren't really creating too much.
We didn't create
throughout the whole game until the last 10-15 minutes when they were down 3-0, and Buemo's had
another one.
And Buemo had a few shots throughout the game.
Buemo had a decent game. I mean, there was a couple individual performances for United that weren't that bad, and then the other ones that were absolutely terrible.
Nobody played great, though.
Yeah,
nobody played
Luke
good.
Shaw played poor.
Everybody played pretty decent.
Ugarte was a roller coaster because he would shield the ball and give it up like he does, and like it just frustrates the hell out of me. But then the next moment he makes a really good decision to get the ball out into space, and it's just the roller coaster with him. We need some consistency. I don't know what to do, and I don't know what to say really, other than the fact that something has to change.
Yeah, first half, 1-0, we go into halftime. We could have scored more. Don't think United really had that much of a chance.
Not really.
1-0 to City. We go into second half, and I'm like, okay, last year, City were up against United at half, as the commentator pointed out, and we ended up losing. So I'm thinking, okay, we have to start
confident.
We have to start strong here. Yeah, and for a United fan, you can think that, especially what happened last season at the Etihad as well. We gotta lock it down defensively. First of all, shout out Kusanov. He did that. Center backs, I thought a good game from both of them. But Kusanov defensively, I absolutely love him. But we went in that second half ready to fire again. Started shooting, and you know who our shooter is? Erling Brant Haaland. This guy is a machine. He is now tied, I believe, at 8 goals, tied with, I think it's Aguero and Rooney, on most derby goals in the Premier League.
In the Prem.
Premier League specifically. He's tied at 8, and after those 2 goals, they were both beautiful goals. One chipping the keeper, the other running through, left foot. He's not going to miss it. I mean, Maguire, a little again, individual mistakes, kind of Maguire, kind of Shaw. But we turned up on those mistakes, and that's why we won. Is because we knew to take advantage of United.
100%. 2-0. I mean, it's still a competitive game. United are still in it very much. United make the subs. Why Amorim decides to bring on Harry Maguire, I don't understand. Whatever. I mean, Kobe Mainoo gets brought on, and he had a decent game. He had a couple flashes, a couple of turnovers, whatever. Everyone kind of was good and bad. We paid for our mistakes. I mean, you can't have 6 or 7 individual errors against a Premier League winning team in the past and expect to have anything but a loss handed to you.
I'm pretty sure the second goal was the chipping it over the keeper was the second one.
Yeah.
And that also, I'm pretty sure, was big Luke Shaw.
Big Luke Shaw
error.
Luke Shaw and Maguire combined on that one, and it's just so frustrating because he's somebody that has been talking a lot about, the atmosphere feels good after we've gotten some players out. You're one of those players. Get ready to speak Arabic, buddy, because I hope we ship you off. It's individual errors. It's problems that should be solved, and the manager's going to pay for them. I mean, that's just plain and simple how it is. If they would have not committed those errors individually, it would have been a different story.
The third goal was
because
when they bounced it, somebody passed it back to Maguire. Maguire had to go get the ball because Haaland was on and he's coming to get it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Maguire, where he cleared it to, was a Man City player, and then Haaland in his own half runs right through.
Bernardo
left
Silva,
foot, like I said earlier, beautiful finish. 3-0. After that, it was pretty much coasting, and then you could see a little bit of United actually taking some chances for some reason. 3-0 down. And Buemo had some shots. Ugarte had a shot.
There was a couple of chances there at the end. Too little, too late. I mean, honestly.
Yeah. Haven, I think, had one.
It was a clean sheet for City, and it's so frustrating.
Donnarumma, big save one, but
it really wasn't pressured much. There really wasn't much to do. Other than him trying to get the ball out from his feet on those short passes, we didn't cause him too much trouble. Yeah, we pressed him, but that really didn't amount to anything. He had maybe one mistake that was a corner that didn't turn into anything because we can't capitalize on the errors like City did. And I'm frustrated. I hope that we can turn it around. I'm always faithful, and I always back the manager, no matter who it is, no matter how bad the results are. I want him to do well. I want him to progress us forward, but I don't know if he's that guy.
He might not be. Man City, big dub, 3-0 for us. I don't even know who we have next week, but hopefully we can keep Arsenal. Huge game. Should have known that, but I don't. Chelsea for United. Yep. 2 huge games for both of us.
Very pivotal for United.
Yeah, you will hear what happens from both of them. Hopefully, we can carry this momentum into the next game. Pep Guardiola, with the more established team now going into this season, I think I would love to see more Kuznov at right back. Going into this game, I hope we can, catch a win.
We need a result. We need a result bad. He's got to save his job at this point.
Yeah. This is it.
This is it. This
is probably the game.
Because you lose to Grimsby, worst performance in the history of Manchester United, basically.
Damn near, yeah.
You beat Burnley on a last-minute win. Just like somebody today that's been getting
Was
hella
bullshit.
praise, was getting praised by the media for the resiliency to win against Burnley.
But you know what? That's what
that's neither
championship teams do.
You know
that.
what?
Unfortunately,
United had to do that, and they were scolded for it. But you had a decent performance, and then you followed up with this. If this Chelsea game doesn't go our way, I think he's out the door.
He's gone
for more.
What was that even mean?